Lily, I mean, this is such an interesting movie to play in this. I mean, we've seen period pieces and everything, but to play in black and white, it just seems like
Mm.
it's like a whole different type of acting process. Like how was it acting and reciting lines as opposed to your other projects that are in color?
You're right. It's so interesting because I kept having to remind myself it would be in black and white. I'd have these fittings and say, "Oh, I love this color," or "I love this lipstick," and they'd say, "Oh, that's really good because no one else is going to see it. They're going to be in gray." And I kept going, "Oh,
Yeah,
right, right, right." But there's something just so nostalgic and romantic about anything in black and white, and I think remembering that it would be already in that world allowed you to kind of immerse yourself further into that world. And we would have these moments on set, especially with Gary and I in Profile, where they would just fade in and then bring back out the light, and you that would happen in the moment. And so it's those aha moments that would happen. You go, "Oh, that's right, this is the
yeah,
period, this is gonna," and so it really helps you hone in and focus in on that. And the way that you carry yourself is different in specific outfits, and there's a difference in the kind of dialect for me, or the clipped tone of a voice, for my character specifically, that whenever you hear it and you hold yourself a certain way, you're reminded of the period.
right. You've made such a home on Netflix. I hear that uh, Emily in Paris has got renewed for a new season, and with that, and this, like, what type of platform is Netflix created for artists such as yourself to play in these different types of movies and to be streamed around the world?
Yeah, I'm so grateful for Netflix, honestly, because not only right now are we able to kind of soak in and digest all of this material in a way that we wouldn't be able to being at home, but um, I've done a lot of things with Netflix now. They bought a couple of films that I've been at festivals that probably wouldn't have had as huge of an audience, or even the subject matter would be shied away from, like a movie To the Bone that deals with important but sometimes difficult subject matter to talk about. And then they do amazing documentaries, all the way to something that's fun and bright like Emily in Paris, to something super cinematic like Mank. And during this time, my fiance and I have been just going down rabbit holes of finding new content and foreign films, foreign TV shows, documentaries, docu-series, all these different things that I think are such great educational tools as well as entertainment. And the fact that Netflix is such a global entity and has all these different like tentacles of information and types of entertainment is so amazing.
I, I'm I would assume, I always get the generations confused, but I would assume that you're a member of Generation Z. And I wonder, like, there's this oversharing on social media that people complain about. I know that you share a lot on social media. Have you ever felt like you shared too much on social media? Is it ever like, or
It's
how do
interesting.
you do your?
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I was at the beginning when social media was first the big thing, like Instagram had just come out. I was very like anti, because I love the mystery surrounding old Hollywood movie stars, and I want privacy. But at the same time, I am someone who's just very open and social and loves to connect with people. And I think that there's that fine line to toe, and that's trial and error. And I think I do think before I do that and post or share something. So I don't think I have any regrets, but it is kind of that balance of, okay, even if I want to share something, like, why do I want to share it? And maybe this is something more for me. So I think that there is that fine line. I mean, I've definitely seen posts where I'm like, that's TMI. I probably wouldn't have shared that, but to each his own. Can't say that I would do the same, but yeah, I think it's just a personal preference and discussion with yourself about it.
Well, I really enjoyed the Mank. I mean, I know it was meant to have this at least limited cinematic experience that I wasn't able to enjoy here in Los Angeles, but I really feel like it's one of our top contender movies, and you guys did
Thank
an
you.
excellent job. So please keep on entertaining. Again, I'm excited about a new season of Emily in Paris, and I can't wait to see you and whatever else you got going on.
Oh,
So
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.